Grand rising and shining radiant souls. Today's daily card is from the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck by Megan Watterson, and it's one of my most favorite cards in this deck. It's the heart. I carry a cathedral within me. I can vividly remember the first time I walked into Mary Magdalene's stunning basilica in the French village of Saint-Maximin-la-Sainte-Baume. It is as if some part of me never left. It is as if some part of me is still wordlessly staring up at its high vaulted ceiling with rays of otherworldly light flooding in from the stained glass windows. What I've come to understand is that these breathtaking and miraculous cathedrals, these churches, mosques, temples, synagogues, and sanctuaries the world over are meant to reflect the majesty and divinity of what we also contain within us. One is not meant to replace the other, but rather reflect and remind us of what exists first and foremost in the human heart. As we know too well, sanctuaries can burn and be destroyed, but the human heart contains the most significant force we can ever experience in life: the power of returning to love. The Gospel of Mary refers to the divine as simply the good, and one of the passages that confirms Mary Magdalene as a spiritual leader among the apostles comes from Mary, chapter 5, verse 9. When Mary had said these things, she turned their hearts toward the good. Christ's disciples are terrified after the crucifixion. They fear for their own lives. They are now persecuted by the Roman Empire and will be executed if caught. Mary tenderly embraces each one of them. She calls them brothers and sisters, compassionately reminding them that they are a community, a family, and she reminds them that Christ's grace remains among them, sheltering them. She suggests that instead of fearing what might happen next, they can praise Christ for unifying them. This presence of love that Mary becomes and remains in the face of fear and terror demonstrates the transformation she has undergone because of Christ. She has entered the cathedral of her very own human heart, so that she can then share the vast love it contains to everyone around her. She becomes the most powerful force we can ever be for ourselves and others. She becomes the presence of love, which is the good within every one of us. The Soul Voice Meditation. What does it feel like to know that I carry a presence of love within me? And I love this so much. It says on the card too that love never ends, and that is so true. But when I see churches and synagogues, all these different buildings that were built to praise the higher source, the creator, the deity, whatever you decide to call it, but that really is a representation of our heart. It's so grand, it's so big, it has so much light. That is what we all carry right in here. And I love that. I love that reminder, because now every time I see a church, I'm like, oh, there's a representation of my heart, of the human heart. Thank you as always for joining me. And remember, I'm always sending you peace, love, and soul.